one of, or possibly the only IP coming to Thorpe Park this year will be... Yo, what is going on guys? My name is TheJackSilkstone. So, I am so excited for today's video because trust me, I've been waiting to film it for so long now. In case you haven't already worked out by the title and thumbnail, today's video is the very first part in my What Is Coming to Thorpe Park Fright Nights 2017 video series. Ever since I did the first one of these update videos back at the start of the 2017 season, I've just been waiting for this first Fright Nights one because I love Fright Nights. It's my favourite time of the year. You guys know this. I just can't get enough of Fright Nights. And the fact that I've now got enough information to do a video on it makes me so happy. Because believe it or not, I have known about a lot of the stuff in this video for so long now, but the park haven't released anything about it. So I didn't want to put out any spoilers or false rumours out there early and like ruin the hype for you guys. But now, finally, the park have released enough information for me to justify doing this video. And oh my god, I'm so excited. I've been wanting to talk to you guys for so long about this stuff, and now I can finally do it. So let's get straight into it. So before we start getting into the stuff that's coming this year, we're going to rewind right back to Fright Nights last year and discuss how we got into the position that we are currently in. So of course last year at Thorpe Park we had 5 mazes, Platform 15, Saw Alive, The Big Top, Cabin in the Woods and The Blair Witch. Now obviously Cabin, Blair Witch and Saw are all mazes from the company Lionsgate. A few years back they did a complete park takeover where every maze in the park was a Lionsgate maze. However, over the past few years these mazes have been dying out. Obviously My Bloody Valentine left, I think that's it actually. And yeah, last year there were strong rumours that Cabin in the Woods and Blair Witch would not be returning in 2017. In fact, if you go back and watch my very last Fright Nights vlog from last year, I'll insert a clip. Which maze do we do next? We've probably only got one more fast track. So for me it's either Cabin in the Woods or Big Top. I just can't decide. It's so tough because obviously I think I prefer Big Top this year. But Cabin is also sick and it could be our last ever run from Cabin if it goes. And yeah, that was because there were very strong rumours that Cabin and Blair Witch would be leaving the park at the end of 2016. And as we'll get onto later, we'll see how that whole situation turned out. But yeah, that is when we started getting the rumours that we would be seeing some new mazes in 2017. So yeah, then Thorpe Park closed for the season and not a lot happened over closed season up until January, where Thorpe Park hired a new divisional director called Dominic Jones. And this guy was basically appointed to be in charge of most things to do with the resort, like all the events, all the health and safety aspects, marketing. He's very high up within the Thorpe Park company basically. And the popular Thorpe Park fan page, Thorpe Park Mania, did an interview with Dominic back in January, and they basically just asked him about what he was going to bring to the resort. And one of the answers that he gave was he said he's going to bring back Halloween to the Thorpe Park Resort, and that there's going to be a brand new and exciting IP coming to Fright Nights for the 2017 season. So yeah, it was at this point where the rumours started to come out and I started to hear little bits of leaked information as to the IP that Thorpe Park were going for. Those pieces of information have now turned out to be true, but I didn't want to talk about them too early because they could have been wrong and I don't want to be spreading false information for you guys. So apart from these rumours, not a lot else came from this interview. You know, there's not a lot of stuff going on with Fright Nights at this time of the year. People are more interested in new changes that are coming to the park when it opens for the season. So yeah, not a lot happened in terms of Fright Nights now until about April or May-ish time, where it was basically confirmed that Cabin in the Woods would not be returning for the 2017 season. There were photos of the maze getting ripped out from the inside. Park had basically removed everything from inside the building and just left it as an open space. So yeah, this had 100% confirmed that Cabin in the Woods would not be returning for the 2017 season. I was quite upset at this news because it used to be my favourite maze. In 2016 it was my second favourite maze. But yeah, I think most people agreed that Cabin in the Woods had done its time at the park and it was time to go. So once Cabin had gone, we could pretty much presume Blair Witch wouldn't come back, especially as Timbertug's queue line is now where the Blair Witch entrance has been for the past few years, so unless they somehow relocate the Blair Witch entrance, I think we just presume Blair Witch wouldn't be coming back as well. So then if we jump to early July kind of time, myself and Kieran were on Park. We had a look in the cabin in the wood space. It's still empty. I'll insert a photo of it now. As you can see, nothing's gone in there yet. It just seems to be a few construction tools as if they could be building something, but there's nothing in there at the moment. They'll probably start building the mazes within the next few months. So now moving on to kind of mid-July kind of time, the Thorpe Park Fright Nights website was updated, and the photo that I'm about to talk about a lot was leaked. A lot of theme park pages captured it though and posted it on their Twitter, Facebook, and the park actually contacted them and asked them to remove it. So yeah, it was at this point that the hype really started to build, because any leaked information leads to a lot of excitement. But yeah, the stuff that stayed the same on the website was they updated the dates. So basically Fright Nights will start in September this year, which is insane. It's so sick. We get an extra 3 days of Fright Nights. It will now start on Friday, September the 29th, and will carry on throughout October as normal, but it's so sick that we've got an extra 3 Fright Nights this year. It just means the queues will hopefully go down throughout the rest of the event, and yeah, credits to Thorpe Park for that, because who doesn't want more Fright Nights? So about a week after the website was updated and the photo leaked, Thorpe Park put out their ACTA application forms, and in these forms it states that Big Top and Saw will be definitely returning for this year. Pretty much knew that already, but at least it's solid confirmation now that these two will be returning. Platform 15 was not mentioned in there. We're still not sure if Platform will be returning this year. Hopefully not. There's been nothing about if it is or isn't at this point. We can presume it will be, but we don't know yet. So it was like the same day or a few days after these ACTA application forms went out that this photo that was previously leaked was put out there officially. I'm going to be talking about this photo a lot in a minute or so. But yeah, posters have started to go up of this on Park now. It's on the website now if you go and check it. And yeah, this seems to be the Fright Nights image of this year. And oh my god, there is a lot to talk about on it. So yeah, we're gonna get into that right now. Right, so first of all, at the top of the poster, a global phenomenon. I haven't even, you know what guys, let's stop beating around the bush here. One of, or possibly the only IP coming to Thorpe Park this year will be the... It feels so weird to be saying that out loud, because I've been hearing whispers for so long now, but I feel like I can finally say it. There is enough evidence, as I'm about to explain, as to why we know The Walking Dead is coming. Oh my god, that's such a big title for Thorpe Park to get under their belt, and it's just, Fright Nights is going to be insane this year. Yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited, and it's so weird to be saying this. The Walking Dead is coming to Thorpe Park, guys. So yeah, let's take a closer look at parts of this poster, because there are a lot of Easter eggs that suggest and pretty much solidify the idea that The Walking Dead is coming. So obviously we've got the global phenomenon, Walking Dead is a global horror phenomenon, and also the fact that the bridge in the photo does look very apocalyptic. It looks very zombie-ish, and like the colours they've used, the greens, like the blues, it just makes it look like an apocalyptic zombie world. The overall look of the poster just screams Walking Dead. However, it's when you properly zoom in that you realise just how much attention to detail Thorpe Park have put into creating this. So the first little detail I'm going to focus on is this little sign here which says quarantine ahead. When you hear this, you just think of the zombie apocalypse kind of thing. Yeah, this doesn't necessarily mean it's The Walking Dead though. I understand it's just a sign that says quarantine ahead. That could just be any like zombie apocalypse maze kind of thing. But the next two things I'm about to show you will literally, when I first saw it I couldn't believe it. Like, they've never like hidden Easter eggs this well. I'm impressed, Thorpe Park. Well done. As you can see on this sign, you can slightly make out the words "God forgive us." And this quote is used within The Walking Dead. As you can see, So yeah, that's just another bit of evidence. But this next one, as you can see in the background, there is a square sign. You can just about make out, you can definitely work out like where the words are, and you can kind of work out some of the letters and the words that it's making. However, your boy Miles Keelan basically spotted that this sign has exactly the same writing on it as one used in The Walking Dead. It basically says, "Sanctuary for all community, for all those who arrive survive." I think I've said that right. This sign, as you can see, appeared in The Walking Dead, and it's got exactly the same writing on it as the one in this poster. For me, what more evidence do you want? They've used exactly the same quotes, exactly the same sign. It's gonna be The Walking Dead, guys. You can't really ask for more evidence. I am gonna give you some more evidence though, but I'll save that right to the end because that is literally concrete evidence. Like, there's no way you can argue with it. But first, we're gonna do a bit of speculating now. We're gonna throw out a few rumours, a few ideas that have been floating around. These ones might not be true, but we'll see. So yeah, within this image, as you can see, the swarm is featured. However, you might notice that the back 2 rows have been turned backwards as they were in previous seasons. So could this be suggesting that the swarm will be turning backwards again for Fright Nights? I don't know. Personally, I think it might just be a little mistake that the graphic designers have missed, but it could be a little hint at the idea that the swarm will be turning backwards again for Fright Nights, which I think would be sick, but I'm just not sure if it's going to happen. I think it's just a little mistake. Next up, I've got something from Mr. Dean Cox, who, by going into the code on the Thorpe Park website, managed to get out this little image, which is the background image for where the ticket section is on the website. This is a massive, massive long shot, but if you zoom in and brighten the image, you can see there's a cross in the ground. And we were sat in our group chat wondering what this cross could be. God, we're cool, aren't we? We tried searching into Google The Walking Dead cross, and not a lot comes up, it's just sewing stuff. However, as well as The Walking Dead, the other rumour that I've been hearing a lot throughout the past few months and since January is, as well as The Walking Dead, the other maze coming to the resort could be American Horror Story. Now, I've never seen it, but I know it's very popular as well, and yeah, ever since January time, I've been hearing The Walking Dead and American Horror Story, and The Walking Dead seems to have come true, so possibly American Horror Story could be another maze coming to the resort. But anyway, there are a lot of links between the cross and American Horror Story. I've never seen it, so I don't really understand the links, but apparently there are quite a few. So could this little cross be a very, very subtle hint to American Horror Story? I don't know. As I say, I've been hearing The Walking Dead and American Horror Story for quite a while now, so I don't know. I'm really not sure. We'll have to wait and see on that one, but this could be a very, very subtle hint as to the idea that American Horror Story is coming. Now, just before we go on to the absolute concrete evidence that The Walking Dead is coming, I just want to discuss where at this point we think the mazes will be laid out this year at Fright Nights. So obviously we've got Saw and the Big Top will be staying where they were last year, and if Platform returns, and we can presume that will stay in the same place as well. However, if we do get American Horror Story and The Walking Dead, then my predictions at the moment are that American Horror Story will go into the building where Cabin in the Woods was. American Horror Story would make for such a sick indoor maze, I think it would really work. And then The Walking Dead, in my opinion, would go in a marquee next to the I'm a Celebrity building. There's a massive area that they've cleared. It would be enough room for a marquee. You could have the maze queue in the I'm a Celebrity queue line. And yeah, I think The Walking Dead marquee will be there, and then I think you'll join the old Blair Witch path and the maze will end in the old Blair Witch shed. At the moment, this is purely just an educated guess, but that's what I'm calling at the moment, and until we start seeing maze construction, there will be no way we can tell. But as soon as we do start getting some maze construction, I'll obviously do another video like this explaining the facts, but at the moment, this is my guess. That's where I think the 2 new mazes are going to go. If we get 2 new mazes, not sure. Now, this is the part of the video that I've been waiting for, because this is literally just as much evidence as you need that The Walking Dead is coming to the park this year. So much credit to Theme Park Incorporated for this one. Don't know how they found this, but yeah, so much credit for them. Theirs and everyone else's pages that I've used for this video will be down in the description. Be sure to go and check them out for regular Fright Nights and just general theme park updates. But so much credit to Theme Park Incorporated for this one in particular. So when it comes to a maze, you often have to get the name trademarked so that other companies can't come along and use that name. And you do this through the government's intellectual property office, like it's all official. And basically on the 19th of July, a trademark in the name of The Walking Dead Living Nightmare was made. That's right, an actual this was trademarked, official stuff. A company has been paid to get the rights to use the name The Walking Dead Living Nightmare. And under the list of services section of this trademark is listed as Class 41, which is a theme park attraction. Surely this is all the proof you will ever need, someone that has trademarked the name The Walking Dead Living Nightmare as the name of a theme park attraction in the UK. End of story. We're just waiting for an announcement now. Probably won't be for a while because they're going to want to build up hype within the month before Fright Nights. So we'll probably be waiting quite a bit for an official announcement. But guys, The Walking Dead is coming to Fright Nights for 2017. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. As I said, I've been waiting so long to tell you guys this information, and now the Fright Nights hype has begun. So hopefully there'll be a few more of these update videos. As soon as we find out new information, I'll be letting you guys know straight away. Because oh my god, I'm so excited for Fright Nights this year. It's gonna be mad. So yeah, leave a comment down below saying what you think of this news. Are you excited for The Walking Dead? Are you hoping that American Horror Story gets announced? Just let me know anything you want down below. I'm gonna be reading through all of your comments and replying to you guys. If you did enjoy this video guys and you want to see more Fright Night update videos, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course be sure to subscribe to be notified when I upload those videos. But otherwise guys, thank you so much for watching. Not long until Fright Nights now. My name is TheJackSilkstone. Goodbye.